Man, oh man, oh man, we got some big news this week. Yeah, big enough to bring me back to CDO GFN recap. We got something that we've been asking for a long time from our good friends at NVIDIA Geforce Now. The expansion of mods. Yes, it is happening. There's talk about more. Let's get into it. What's up, people? It is your boy, MM2K of Hard Knock Digital Culture, MM2K Gaming, and here, CloudDosage, back again with the long-awaited return of CDO GFN Recap. This is where we talk about the latest and greatest in the GFN news, brought to you courtesy of the GFN Weekly blog that's been reported on CloudDosage.com. Definitely check it out. Your number one place to get cloud gaming news. Yeah, I said it. Can't believe it. I was even saying it to a degree where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to drop this bug in their ear. And hopefully it's something that they pursue, that they may come to, fruition by the end of 2025. No. Kudos to GFN. I don't know if we did drop a bug in their ear, or people have been dropping a bug in their ear and they just acted quickly, or they were already working on it and they were like, okay, MM2K, you just wait and see. Mods are coming. More mods, because they're already here via World of Warcraft, but even more mods are coming to NVIDIA Geforce Now service. This is the ultra jump start that the service needs going into 2025. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the article on the illustrious CloudDosage.com site, and it reads as follows. A shout out again to the homie Lee Reed, who contributed on this article as he does on all of our weekly articles. It says GFN Thursday, GeForce Now expands its mod support. All right. And it reads, in August of 2024, GeForce Now officially announced support for mods on the service, starting with World of Warcraft. Today, they announced that they will expand their mod support to include the RPG title Baldur's Gate 3. Again, it will be curated mods supported by mod.io, and you can get all the details and help on how to enable mods there on the website. So definitely, I'll have a link to the website below, but definitely go to clouddosage.com in order to get all that information. But that's not the only news, our good friends. We got even more. We got some cool stuff happening here. In addition, there's 7 titles being added to GeForce Now library this week. One of these titles is a brand new release on Steam. It's called Jotun Slayer, Hordes of Hell, which is a roguelike horde survival title that immerses players in rich mythical world filled with Norse lore and perilous challenges. And as players progress, they must strategically battle against waves of fearsome enemies, each equipped with a unique ability and strength. You also discover powerful upgrades and craft new weapons that can change the tide of the battle. With its stunning visuals and intense gameplay, Jotun Slayer Hordes of Hell offers an exhilarating experience that keeps players on the edge of their seats, striving for survival against overwhelming odds and owning their skills in an ever-evolving environment that promises endless replayability. You can see the full list of games also on the website, right? So let's show these to you that are coming this week. Let's go back here, right? And these are the games. They are the aforementioned Jotun Slayer Hordes of Hell coming as of January 21st via Steam. Among Us coming via Xbox, available on PC Game Pass. We got Amnesia Collection via Xbox, available on the Microsoft Store. And we got Lawn Mowing Simulator coming via Xbox on the Microsoft Store. And we got Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion coming via Xbox on the Microsoft Store. Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, Xbox on the Microsoft Store. And last but certainly not least, we got Townscaper coming via Xbox on the Microsoft Store. All right. Okay. So we're going to do something called like Headline of the Week, which all this stuff is great news and is important stuff for the people that these games cater to. But I'm here to tell you, let there be no doubt. Okay. increased mod support for one of the biggest games that we've seen of the last few generations, ultra hit Baldur's Gate 3, is humongous for NVIDIA GeForce Now. I've had the honor to sit in multiple meetings with NVIDIA GeForce Now, and they told me that, you know, the stuff in those meetings were not under NDA or anything like that, and that's what I love about my interaction with them. I get a lot of straightforward interaction in my experience, and one of the things that they talked about was coming down the road, just more technology, more things that are going to be done. They're going to expand the service. And one of the things I've expressed to them is I get a focus on the cloud gaming, you know, crew and the cloud gamers, but we're already sold. You got to start making an olive branch to mainstream gamers. You got to start showing mainstream gamers the benefits of enacting in the cloud, because you may run into a situation where a mainstream gamer might actually say, you know what? I like the games on PC. I like playing on Steam, Epic, whatever, you know what I mean? Ubisoft. But I don't have the money or the time or the investment or the know-how to keep upgrading my rig, or all I got is this laptop. And I don't do desktop gaming. I do laptop gaming. And so, or I got a Steamdeck or something like that, whatever the device may be. There could be roadblocks and gaps from you making the necessary enhancements to do a lot of these things that you can do with PC games. And so instead of having to increase your knowledge base, or, you know, deal with your nerves of trying to put a rig together or enhance parts, all of this stuff, all you simply got to do is sign up for the NVIDIA GeForce Now, particularly in the case of when it comes to graphic prowess or whatever, GeForce Now Ultimate. So all you got to do is sign up for that, for the GeForce Now suite of services, whether it's the basic service or GeForce Now Ultimate service, and those worries are whisked away. So whether you're a cloud gamer that just basically wants to get access to a variety of games, thousands of games, and you go in through the Premier, the basic service, or you're looking for top 1% PC gaming at your fingertips without you having to spend thousands upgrading or whatever. You get great access to DLSS, reflex, frame generation technology, right? You can just simply sign up for NVIDIA GeForce Now and get that. And the only thing that was missing is mod support. So I think it's very important for them to stay on this path. I'm hopeful that we continue to hear more announcements about this, because this is important. I often talk to mainstream gamers and I say, look, man, your needs will be satisfied with NVIDIA GeForce Now. And they're like, yeah, I've seen demos and stuff of it, but I think I'm going to expel the cache because I want to play mods. And I'm left like, oh, okay. The conversation ends right there. There's nothing greater. I just had a conversation with a good friend of mine, a content creator, who, you know, I think GeForce Now, they're going to get the money because of the upgrades anyway, but why not get all of that money? Because, you know, GeForce Now, or not GeForce Now, but NVIDIA is going to get a bulk of that money, because a lot of the expenditures are going to go to the graphics card, right? Like the bulk of the expenditures are going to go there. Then you're going to still got to pay for the CPU, then memory and all this other stuff, buy a case, all other stuff. Where with GeForce Now, if I'm just using GeForce Now as my upgrade, NVIDIA gets all of that money. You understand what I'm saying? So again, I get that the business is hardware native, but where people can't make the investments natively, let's capitalize on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they could, you know, NVIDIA's competitor. They can go and make a rig using competitor components, right? If they're trying to be too pricey. You can knock that competitor off their keister and say, well, look, you got an option. If you want all the bells and whistles you can get with PC gaming, okay, and you have the disposable income, go do it and go get the hardware natively. Go get our 50 series or what 40 series or whatever. But if you don't look at our competition because they can give you comparable performance but significantly cheaper. Here, come to us instead because we have a cheaper alternative that still gives you 1% gaming. I think that's a very effective message. So hopefully we see more of that. If I'm on the board or if I'm in the management of NVIDIA Geforce now, I'm driving home that message. I am making the olive branch now to expand to mainstream gamers even more, to continue to do what we need to do to satisfy our cloud gamers that will just typically tip to the cloud over native gaming anyway. But you got a lot of native people, native gamers that are just sitting there waiting to be able to upgrade, and they might go to the competitors because the competitor's cheaper. Why not suck those people up too? Okay. It's all business. So you do that with initiatives like that along with expanded messaging, but you got to continue to hit on this mod stuff. I think it's great. This is a great game to do it with. I think the next game, though, needs to be Cyberpunk. So hopefully you guys can figure something out with Cyberpunk. If Cyberpunk is the next game and that realistic mod is up in there, oh, y'all got me locked in, man. Y'all got your boy locked in. All right. With that said, let us know what you think about this week's GeForce Now update. Is it a big one to you, or are you looking for something else, or how you feel about the games and all this stuff? Let us know in the comment section below. Because like I always say, curious what I think. But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. Again, they will lead you to Hard Knock Digital Culture, MM2K Gaming, where I talk about PlayStation, Xbox, and AAA genre defining gaming. No holds barred, unfiltered. So if you're faint of heart, caution to the faint of heart. But definitely if you want to see those conversations, come over there. And definitely here, CloudDosage, where we talk about all things cloud gaming. With that said, peace. Have a wonderful gaming day.